is when Reaves's left shoulder drives across and makes contact with Nurse's head in an upward manner. That's when the injury occurs. Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Dr. Stephen Wilson, and on this channel we analyze the mechanisms of sports injuries. So if that's the type of content that interests you, then please consider liking and subscribing to this channel. So what we're going to talk about in this video is the injury to Darnell Nurse. He sustained an upper body or a head injury against the Toronto Maple Leafs on Saturday night. It's when Ryan Reaves came in to make the check and made contact with Nurse's head. That's what we're going to be looking at on this replay right here. It's the Leafs and the Oilers. So what we're looking at here is Darnell Nurse taking the puck behind the net. He's a left-handed shot defenseman coming around, and Ryan Reaves of the Toronto Maple Leafs, he's coming in on the forecheck, and he's going to make contact here with Darnell Nurse. We're going to look at this replay from a couple of different angles, and then we'll break down exactly the mechanism of what happened here. So this is the second one. There's the impact. Nurse goes down. And on the third replay here, we're going to slow it down a little bit. So what we want to take a look at is Nurse is the puck carrier, Ryan Reaves, number 75 for the Leafs, coming in on the forecheck. And he's going to make contact with his left shoulder right to the right jaw of Darnell Nurse. There's the principal point of contact is his head right there. There's the impact. Now what I want you to pay attention to here is when Reaves makes contact with his left shoulder, look at the amount of rotation that goes through Darnell Nurse's neck and his head here. There's a lot of force being transmitted with that forced left rotation. So much so, we can see here the back of Nurse's helmet and the back of his neck. That's a lot of force going through his cervical spine. That is definitely going to cause a strain to that area of his neck. Reaves then follows through. We can even see Ryan Reaves, he does completely leave his feet here. His right skate does fully come up off of the ice after he makes contact. Reaves on the forecheck. There's the contact. The forced rotation of Darnell Nurse's neck and Reaves leaving his feet here. The follow through of the play, Darnell Nurse goes down, and on the continuation here, Darnell Nurse then rotates in the air, falls down on his stomach in a prone position here. But when he does, we're going to look at his head here, and the front part of his face there, it does make contact with the ice. Darnell Nurse was cut open on the play. He certainly did have a facial laceration and was bleeding from that cut on his face as his head makes contact with the ice in the continuation of the play. We're going to take a look at the anatomy screen so we can fully appreciate exactly what did happen here to Darnell Nurse on this play. So just to orient ourselves on the screen here, this is a frontal or an anterior view of the skeleton. Of course, we see the skull here at the top, the neck bones of the cervical spine, and we can see the nice clavicle, the collarbones here, and the upper part of the thoracic spine and the rib cage. So when Ryan Reaves came in on the forecheck, leading with his left shoulder, making contact with the right side of Darnell Nurse's, basically his chin right there, that caused the forced rotation of Nurse's neck further over to his left shoulder. With that contact, that is certainly, Darnell Nurse's, his jaw is certainly going to be sore after this. He's going to have a strain to his cervical spine. He had a laceration to his face, and there is the possibility of a concussion on this play as well. You know, they're ruling it as an upper body injury, certainly a head injury, and we could extend that possibly to being a concussion here as well. Nurse did not return to the game, and we will be waiting for a media announcement from the Edmonton Oilers on the health status of Darnell Nurse here moving forward. Thank you as always for watching. I really appreciate your time. Have a great day.